This is a Galactic Heroes haul. I picked them up for pennies on the dollar. I can't believe it. Even though I already had a few, Jedi didn't have them. And we got a few new ones that Jedi's going to be able to play with because Daddy shares some of his Star Wars figures. Jedi, however, can have the Jedi Starfighter, which, if you press the astromech, drops out a big bada boom. I didn't think it was that funny.
No, what is it, really?
No, it's really a big bada boom.
That's the name?
Yeah, that's what we're going to call them.
Okay.
This is another vehicle. And they're all in great condition. The story goes that the woman who was selling this was holding on to them because she was babysitting a young boy who collected these vehicles and these figures. Jedi really wanted the Darth Vader TIE Fighter there. And you can have it, even though the one that you have looks like that, it's different. You have a different Darth Vader TIE Fighter. You already have a Wampa like this, but I guess she's reaching out to have that Wampa. That's okay. I was going to have you hold on to that Wampa anyway. If you don't mind, Daddy's going to hold on to the skiff. He always wanted a skiff. They released it as a part of the Power of the Force series in the vintage line, but this is a Galactic Heroes skiff. Where'd you go? All the Star Wars figures and vehicles are over here, unless they're also over there. Well, we have them all over the place now. She's got another Naboo Starfighter. Looks exactly the same. It may actually be the same, but you can't have too many starfighters, especially when you're army building. I'm going to go ahead and show you the figures that are going to remain in Jedi's collection, including this Luke Skywalker and this speeder bike, which is obviously not a figure, but it was small enough. I thought I had gone through all the vehicles. We have another Luke Skywalker as he was on Hoth. A Gamorrean guard, can't have too many of these, and I think she already has one. We have an Episode 3 Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have a brand new, that is to say we didn't have this one before, Luke Skywalker with Yoda on his back training on Dagobah. A very happy Chewbacca. A Anakin Skywalker. A Luke Skywalker dressed as he was getting ready to fly his X-Wing. Tarkin, Governor Tarkin. We did not have a Tarkin before now, and Jedi is very happy that she got a candy cane.
She found it.
Oh, she found the candy cane. How difficult was that in this house? Well, you found it in the bowl. Well, that makes sense. Han Solo, you're going to hold on to the Tarkin. The Tarkin's yours, baby. I didn't have one before, just so you know. We have a Padme, another Gamorrean guard, Han Solo as he was in Jabba's palace after he was released from Carbonite. Oh, Jedi is handing me one of these clones. I have one of these clones already, and we got more of them. It seems like it was part of a set. Jedi Luke, without a lightsaber, but he's got his palace blaster. We have a Ponda Baba. He also sounds a lot like the Tusken Raider. We have an Imperial officer. We have an Obi-Wan Kenobi as a Force Ghost, but he's got a lightsaber, which is really kind of strange. Oh, yeah, you are taking the X-Wing with you? Go ahead. It is yours. You do whatever you want with it. Well, of course she does. Are you shocked? I'm not at all. We have a Lando Calrissian. I'm not sure if you have this one already. Emperor Palpatine, you definitely have this one already, so that may be a part of the new duplicate collection that we can keep elsewhere. We have a Geonosian warrior. I'm not sure if you have one of these, but you can't have too many. Army building there. We have a Count Dooku. We have a Snaggletooth. And remember the Snaggletooth? And Daddy's got the blue Snaggletooth and the red Snaggletooth. You have a red Snaggletooth already. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We can keep getting these. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll keep going, though. We've got another Imperial. Huh? We have, who's this? Leia on Hoth. She was paying attention to the TV and wolfing down her candy cane. We have a Luke Skywalker as he was on Endor. We have Anakin as he picked up both lightsabers. Who's this? That's right, Tusken Raider. We have another Imperial, possibly a gunner. We have a couple of modern Ewoks that made it somehow into this collection. And Jedi, you can have those, because I already have them. Oh, what's spicy? Oh, no, you mean pepperminty? The candy cane? Pepperminty? Yes. Okay, well, if you can, just sip some water there. We've got this Lando Calrissian, and he came with his helmet, too, which is elsewhere in this bin. We have Endor Rebel Commando. We have a Padme. I almost said Leia. Oh, thank you, baby, for handing me the dewback. It's a nice little dewback. Now, this is not a vintage dewback.
Right.
Well, you can ride it if you want, but it's kind of small, or you're kind of large for this. You're not quite the same scale. I'm going to put that back into Daddy's bin. Daddy would like that back if you don't mind. Weequay is for you, a Weequay, because Daddy already had one. Here is Anakin, as he was a little older. A Jawa, can't have too many of those. Another Padme, different from the Padme here, I think. Oh, yeah, barely. But look at this. Huh. One has scratch marks on her back from fighting the battle, and the other one does not. You got a variant. Yeah. It is cool. Jedi Luke extending his green lightsaber in Return of the Jedi. A Nikto, because Daddy already had one. A clone pilot. Another Obi-Wan from Episode 3, or possibly even Attack of the Clones. The Clone Wars, the cartoon series. Another one of those awesome troopers. I think they look so cool, but Daddy likes the color red. We have a youngish Obi-Wan Kenobi. Who's that?
Hello.
Han Solo, as he was on Hoth. Who's this? I'm not sure if you're going to get this one. It's Leia. You're also getting another Gamorrean guard and another Jawa. You're building armies left and right, aren't you? Then we have a... Who's this? Leia. I'm not sure if you're going to get him yet. The clue is he's got a mustache. It's big.
Yep.
You want to sit on Daddy's lap? Okay. Here's Luke Bespin. Are you comfy? I'm going to take that as a maybe. Let's go ahead and continue. We have another Obi-Wan. I don't think this is like the Obi-Wan I showed you a couple of minutes ago, but it might be. And it is. They don't appear to be different in any capacity, so they all go into a duplicate collection for you. We have an AT-AT Commander and a very small lap. Daddy's lap. Qui-Gon Jinn. Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I think you have that one too. Plo Koon, who found Ahsoka, by the way. We have Han Solo in Bespin fatigues. Sassy Tin, and I think it's possible that Jedi got me sticky with that candy cane. Ugh.
Oh no.
Yeah, we've got a Hoth Commander. Oops, sorry about that, baby. And last but not least, we have another Jedi Luke with a very young... Who's that? Anakin. When he was racing in his pod racer. Now, we're going to move on to Daddy's parts of the same haul. I can't believe that she was selling all of these, and they're in great condition. The dewback, which we have already seen. An awesome-looking Rancor. You can stuff the figures into the Rancor's mouth, and he's got this huge, huge bone. I don't know what he ate to get to that bone, but I guess you want off my lap now, don't you? Okay, let's not ride the basket. We've got this monster from Episode 2. Let's see here. I think one of the legs pulls back and the head moves. There we go. See, look. Jedi is eating some of that cereal. Maybe that's why you're sticky. We've got the world's cutest Jabba. Who's what? I don't know, baby. I can't tell what that is. I'm pretty sure it's coated in sugar, though, because I can smell that. You're finding everything, aren't you? The cutest Jabba, a Tauntaun, and a ton of figures that I don't think either one of us had, but we had a few of these, including Roger, a battle droid, a Stormtrooper. I have to look carefully because there's also a Sand Trooper in here, a Snow Trooper, Stormtrooper. Did I say the first one was a Stormtrooper or a Snow Trooper? I've kind of lost track. No one's really helping me at this point. Bib Fortuna. Another monster from Episode 2. A Magna Guard. Another battle droid. I should have pulled out this General Grievous when I pulled out that Magna Guard, but General Grievous with a lightsaber. The other General Grievous that I have has 4 lightsabers, but not a gun. Or a pew-pew. Darth Maul. An Emperor's Royal Guard with Pike. There's the Sand Trooper. A Jawa. I did not have this Jawa. I had the Jawa that had the pistol in the other hand, and it's a variant. I have a very dark cloaked Emperor Palpatine with a red lightsaber. Ki Adimundi. An Imperial Gunner, can't get rid of these. I mean, in the sense that I could give one to Jedi, but I would need another duplicate of these. Oh, bread. Yeah, that is far more healthy than candy canes, let me tell you. Trust me on this, okay? Trust me. It was just a tiny candy cane. We got a few of them for like $1. Jar Jar Binks. This one doesn't have a blue ball like the blue ball in the Jar Jar Binks hand that you have. Commander Bly? That's what I want to say with this one. He's got yellow. A Wookiee from Episode 3. I want to say Captain Tarful, possibly. An Astromech. I'm thinking from Episode 1. An R2-D2. You have all the R2-D2s, so I'm going to hold on to this R2-D2 if you don't mind. You can play with it, because I'm putting all of these out so that you can play with them upstairs when you're in my play shop. And see, when you're downstairs, you can play with your figures. And then the other set of figures, the duplicates that we're getting, will go in another bin that you can also play with. We're just going to put Star Wars toys all over the house, if you don't mind. Sand Trooper, and this one is different from the one I showed you earlier because it does not have a pauldron like this one does. First one I showed you, second one, and notice the weapon is completely different as well. And if I'm going too fast, you can just hit pause or slow me down. There's another one of those troopers, a Shock T, because you have the other Shock T in your basket downstairs. I love these troopers, whether we're talking Galactic Hero series or the classic 3.75-inch series. My own Droideka, your Droideka, is already downstairs. Pew, 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 pew. Another one of those troopers. Those troopers. A Leia with the Bouche disguise. We had this one without the helmets. Now I have the helmets. Isla Secura. Careful, baby. That's not a toy. Your toys are over here. Do you want to play with your toys? That's a basket. The toys came in that. Agen Kolar? There, play with those toys. I want to say that's this Jedi's name. Agen? Agen? This trooper is different from the other ones in the sense that you can see that he's got a red pauldron on his left shoulder, and he also has like a battle dress or a kind of a, what would you call it, skirt of sorts? I'm not really good with my military stuffs. A what?
A skort?
A skort, sure, why not? I think you made Jedi choke on her water there. You're okay, though? She's fine. We've got this R2-D2 that does not have a third leg and is a little larger than the one I just showed you. Commander Gree. I don't think we had this one. This C-3PO and this C-3PO variant, they look the same, but this one has Jabba's slime all over it. It's awesome. And then last but not least, another one of these Kashyyyk troopers. Can't have enough because it's pretty cool to army build. And that, my friends, is the haul for today.